So, playing a little music from my buddy in Imperial. It is 7:32 on this Saturday morning. We've got some birthdays on this September 11th. This is 9/11, the day to remember. And for these people especially, as Earl Holliman is 93 today. Comedian Tom Dressen is 82. Movie director Brian De Palma is 81. Lola Falana, remember her? She's 79. She was a fantasy of a lot of people. Drummer Mickey Hart of the Grateful Dead, he is 78. We have actor Amy Madigan, 71 today. Guitarist Tommy Shaw of Styx is 68. Sports reporter Leslie Vesser is 68 today. Drummer John Moss of Culture Club is 64. Today, the drummer is celebrating. Actor Ann Ramsey, Mad About You, A League of Their Own, 61 today. Actor Virginia Madsen, Sideways, American Dreams, and a whole lot more, 60 years old today. Christy McNichol is 59. Musician Moby is 56 today. Harry Connick Jr. is 54. Taraji P. Hansen is 51. Guitarist John Buckland, he was in Coldplay. Is in Coldplay. He's 44. Rapper Ludacris is 44. He does that show there where they eat strange stuff. Anyway, those are the birthdays. That's the big shot birthdays. We got the local people. They're coming up. Got a whole bunch of local people.
What if the music stopped? If the familiar voices were silenced? If there were no breaking news updates? What if your companion and connection to your community came with a monthly fee? Don't worry, we're free local radio with you wherever you go, celebrating 100 years and looking forward to the next 100. We are broadcasters. Text radio to 52886 and let Congress know you depend on your local TV and radio stations. This message furnished by the National Association of Broadcasters.
Happy birthday this morning going out to Aston Robertson, Denise Guillen, Matthew Keating, Saul Horton, Yesel Velasquez, Amauda Wong, Cindy Olguin, Yesel Ruiz, Miley Escarpita, Raul Cardenas Jr., Orlando Alatorre, Virginia Quijada, Gloria Castillo, Jaylee Yancey, Espi Olivaria, Lori Perez, Marcia Craddock, Rosemary Rosas, Amira Saraco, Lori Solares, Yasmin Ornelas, Cesar Serrano, Edgar Garcia, Frank Ornelas, Karina Carreño, Sarai Prieto, Susan Abrana, and Araceli Lopez. Happy birthday to each and every one.
Being a teenager is tough. There's the constant pressure to be liked.
Endless worrying about college.
Cyberbullying, high expectations, all the negativity.
There's no question. Being a teenager is tough. And what do California teens do when they want to block out the noise and clear their heads?
We play! Yeah!
Research shows that teenagers who participate in high school sports have lower stress levels, more confidence, and greater self-esteem. And then there's the biggest benefit of all.
High school sports are fun.
Not just fun.
They're a lot of fun. That's right.
Encourage your teenagers to participate in a sport or activity when they go to high school. They'll stress less and smile more. And they'll be laying the foundation for a happier, healthier future.
This message presented by the California Interscholastic Federation and the California State Athletic Directors Association.
It is time for the World California News headlines, brought to you by Locke Air Conditioning, your year-round comfort specialist for sales and service. Call the experts at Locke Air Conditioning.
Report.
This morning, paying tribute to those who lost their lives 20 years ago.
And I'll see you in my dreams.
A ceremony is underway at the 9/11 Memorial. It's one of many being held nationwide.
I'm Stephen Portnoy, traveling with the president. From the 9/11 Memorial in Lower Manhattan to Shanksville, Pennsylvania to the Pentagon, Joe Biden will pay his respects in silence, laying wreaths at the locations where collectively nearly 3,000 lives were lost 20 years ago today.
Carrie Kiefer Viverito lost her brother Michael in the attacks. He was a firefighter.
20 years, 1 year, 10 years, it's all still as raw as that day.
Former President Clinton tweeting, "We owe it to all of them to come together again with unity, hope, compassion, and resolve." CBS News Special Report, I'm Lisa Mateo.
Become a Lock Air Conditioning VIP customer and get special pricing on cooling and heating tune-ups all year long. Call today to become a Lock Air Conditioning VIP customer at 760-93-LOCKE. That's 760-93-LOCKE. Lock VIPs receive discounted service and maintenance, discounted repairs, and priority service with prompt service. Lock Air Conditioning is your local York dealer, but they repair it all. So when the need arises, don't hesitate to call Lock Air Conditioning at 760-93-LOCKE. That's 760-93-LOCKE. Lock, the only name in air conditioning for over 40 years. York, install with confidence. Contractor's license number 696216.
California headline news. Ceremonies are being held throughout California today to honor those who lost their lives in the 9/11 attacks at Pepperdine University. Flags are being set up for each victim. One of their alumni, Thomas Burnett, was one of the heroes aboard Flight 93, where passengers rushed the cockpit and prevented the plane from crashing into another building. A new poll shows that nearly half of Californians surveyed say that 9/11 had a lasting impact on their lives. The city of West Hollywood issued an executive order yesterday that will now require proof of full vaccination to enter most businesses. That includes restaurants, gyms, and bars. A San Bernardino couple are both dead from COVID, having died weeks apart, leaving behind 5 kids. 39-year-old Daniel Macias, a middle school teacher, died weeks after his wife, 37-year-old Davy, a nurse, died from the disease. Mike Salceda, California Headline News.
And the World California News headlines brought to you this morning by Lock Air Conditioning. For your air conditioning and sheet metal needs, call Lock Air Conditioning today at 760-353-4501.
Big Tobacco is coming for your kids. Their weapon, menthol. First it numbs their tongue, then it numbs their throat. Then the nicotine enters their brain. Minty menthol masks the harsh taste of tobacco, making it easy for kids to hit. The nicotine hooks kids when they're most vulnerable, changing their developing brains to control the way they think, feel, or act. Don't let Big Tobacco control your kids. Defend your family's health at flavorshookkids.org.
I'm Serena Williams. You watch me live on TV.
And I'm that voice from movies you watch on demand. DirecTV Stream brought us together to save the world.
Maybe not save the world, but DirecTV Stream does bring your live and on-demand favorites together.
Your favorites together.
I just said that.
She just said that.
Introducing DirecTV Stream, the best of live TV and on-demand with no annual contract. Get your TV together at DirecTV.com.
Requires high-speed internet and compatible device. Content varies by package and location. Restrictions apply.
It is page 1 of the local news, brought to you by Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers, with 2 locations in the valley, in Brawley at Highway 86 and Julia Drive, and in El Centro on Imperial Avenue, right next to Food for Less. Today is 9/11, 20th anniversary of the September 11th, 2001 attacks. Remembrance ceremonies began yesterday, actually, in Imperial Valley. Ceremonies were held at Imperial Valley College and at El Centro Regional Medical Centers. Terrorist attacks on the World Trade Center occurred on September 11, 2001. Tributes set in Yuma. The Yuma Fire Department, Station number 2 on South Avenue A, has 343 flags placed on the lawn, 1 flag for each of the 343 firefighters that gave their lives in the collapse of the World Trade Center towers while attempting to rescue those injured and trapped. Additional 72 flags also placed to honor the law enforcement personnel and the EMTs who lost their lives as well that day. In Imperial County, the annual stair climb is this evening at the fairgrounds at the grandstand area. It's a free event. Food, vendors, entertainment, and displays will be on hand. The stair climb, of course, there is a nominal fee for those to participate. We're climbing 343 steps to commemorate and remember each firefighter lost. 5 arrested a Thursday morning. A sixth suspect turned himself in. At around 7 a.m. Thursday, Kxo police conducted 5 simultaneous high-risk entry search warrants with the assistance of local and federal law enforcement officers and agencies. 5 out of the 6 subjects wanted were arrested. And their residences were searched for evidence. The 6th subject turned himself in later that day at the county jail. Kxo police say they started the case due to the homicide in Kxo during the early hours of July 4th. Police say the subjects arrested, intimidated, and assaulted witnesses to that homicide case. During the investigation, subjects were also linked to human trafficking, drug smuggling, gun, and other serious crimes. Subjects arrested were identified as 48-year-old Raul Mejia, 31-year-old Miguel Angel Rodriguez, 41-year-old Jorge de la Rosa, all of those from Calexico, 32-year-old Ruben Fuentes of Brawley, and 35-year-old Gilberto Mujica, who was already in custody. 31-year-old Michael Derek Jimenez later turned himself in at the county jail. We'll have more in just a minute.
Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers have the best price on name brand tires sold at Quick Lane, guaranteed. Just ask your Quick Lane service advisor. Now we're talking the best brands available: Michelin, Continental, Pirelli, Dunlap, Kelly, Bridgestone, and more. And we're talking the best price. Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers. They service all makes and all models, and you never need an appointment. Quick Lane in the Brawley Auto Center, Highway 86 in Julia Drive, and on Imperial Avenue next to Food for Less in El Centro.
And Caltrans busy this weekend. Work on Highway 115. Work is in the Holtville area. Caltrans says from Grape Road to Towland Road, the highway will undergo pavement work through Sunday. Work actually started yesterday morning. Crews will be busy from 5:30 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. each day, Friday, today, and Sunday. Caltrans says one-way traffic will be provided with no alternate or detours. The work is part of a pavement rehabilitation project on Highway 115 from Evan Hughes Highway to Towland Road. Work began in mid-July. It is expected to be complete at the end of September. Mexican national dies from a fall. It happened earlier this month. Resident of Mexico was climbing over the border fence about a half mile west of the Kxo port of entry. When he reached the top of the fence, he fell to the ground on the U.S. side of the border. Incident was witnessed by surveillance cameras in the area. Border Patrol agents were notified, and when they arrived at the scene, they noticed the man had injured his left leg. An ambulance was called, and the man was taken to the hospital in El Centro, then transported to a hospital in San Diego. Man died from complications at the San Diego hospital. Incident is being investigated by the San Diego County Medical Examiner's Office and the Customs and Border Protection's Office of Professional Responsibility. Department of Homeland Security was also notified in that incident. We'll have more. Well, that's it. That's page 1. Page 1 brought to you by Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers in El Centro on Imperial Avenue next to Food for Less, and in Brawley on Highway 86 and Julia Drive. Quick Lane services all makes and models, and you never need an appointment. We'll have more with page 2 coming up.
Kxo AM 1230 can help you publicize your nonprofit group's upcoming events, and we're happy to do it at no charge. To take advantage of our offer, we ask that you let us know about the event at least 2 weeks ahead of time. Write down the important information. You know, who, what, where, when, and so on. Include a name and phone number of a contact person, and mail or deliver the information to KXO, 420 Main Street, El Centro, California, 92243. Our email address is kxoamfm@kxoradio.com. The information you supply may be used as community news, public service announcements on the KXO info line, or on our website. If you're paying for promotion with another advertising medium, we do offer special nonprofit group rates to promote your event. KXO AM 1230 wants to work with you and your community group to make our Imperial Valley a better place. Tell us what's going on, and we'll tell everyone else. KXO AM 1230, here to make a difference in the Valley.
And it is page 2 of the local news, brought to you by David H. West Insurance Services. See David or Jose for your health, life, auto, or home insurance needs. The storm damage repairs continue. Storm hit last Tuesday. Imperial Irrigation District crews, with the assistance from additional support crews and mutual aid partners, continue working around the clock to repair the damage. IID says over 125 transmission and distribution power poles and lines near Calipatria were toppled in the storm. IID officials say they have restored the transmission lines that serve Cal Energy's geothermal power plants. They say they will continue to work tirelessly to ensure all remaining lines are energized as quickly as possible. District says the geothermal power plants help maintain system reliability and deliver power to the California Public Power Authority and the California Independent System Operator. The district says the storm caused just a few residential power outages, but about 23 commercial customers are still without service. Calipatria will hold a Zoom meeting. It's the city council meeting in Calipat, scheduled for September 14th. It'll begin with closed session at 5:15 p.m. on that day. Public session will follow. During the public session, the city council is expected to adopt a resolution awarding a construction contract for the city of Calipatria Street Maintenance Improvement Project. Contact the Calipatria City Clerk for information on how to participate in that Zoom meeting. We're going to take a look at your weather in just a minute.
It's nice to explore your options when it comes to buying insurance, no matter what you're looking for. David H. West Insurance Services offers it all. And being an independent broker, we have many companies to choose from. We continue providing Medicare, life, and health plans, and now offer auto, home, and commercial insurance. David H. West Insurance Services can find the right insurance to fit your needs and budget. And best of all, a staff who cares about you. So don't hesitate to pick up the phone and call David H. West Insurance Services at 760-352-3411. That's 352-3411 for a free insurance review. That's 352-3411.
The high temperature yesterday, 109 degrees. The overnight low this morning, 84. National Weather Service says unseasonably warm temperatures and dry conditions will prevail through at least early next week as strong high pressure remains over the region. High temperatures today will run 3 to 5 degrees above normal before fairly widespread excessive heat, with the highs between 107 to 112 degrees impact the lower desert Sunday and Monday. A very gradual cooling trend is then expected through the rest of next week, but dry conditions will most likely persist for the foreseeable future. Weather forecast calling for sunny skies today. Highs right near 106. Heat index values as high as 110. South winds at around 5 miles per hour. Clear skies tonight. Overnight lows around 84. Southwest winds at around 5 miles per hour. Excessive heat warning in effect Sunday through Monday. Sunny skies high on Sunday. Hot temperatures, highs right near 110. West winds right around 5 miles per hour. Sunday night, clear skies, overnight lows around 83, west winds at around 5 miles per hour. Sunny and hot on Monday, highs right near 111, northwest winds at around 5 miles per hour. And right now we are looking at 82 degrees, 70% the relative humidity. Air Pollution Control District says air quality still moderate at the border in Mexicali. Air quality is good for the rest of the region. Page 2 of the local news and your weather, brought to you by David H. West Insurance Services. See David or Jose for health insurance plans and Medicare supplement coverage.
There's a lot going on right now, and broadcasters are on the ground covering all of it, bringing you the weather, the traffic, and breaking news, all while entertaining you 24 hours a day. Someone needs to tell you what's going on around the world and in our hometowns, and that someone is us. We are free radio. We are always there. We are broadcasters. Visit wearebroadcasters.com or text radio to 52886 to learn more. Furnished by NAB and this station.
And it is time for your Sports World Roundup, brought to you by Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District, an affiliate of the Scripps Health Network, working together to provide you the best care. Starting off with football this morning, the high school football games on the scoreboard. It was Valley Center. They defeated Imperial 20-7. Vista got by Central 42-35. Brawley defeated Cibola 49-8. Kxo won again. They defeated Yuma 21-12. Hopeville won. They won their game 42-10. Vincent Memorial over Castle Park 33-13. Games played today. Copa takes on Southwest. That's the one you're going to hear on AM 1230 and on the YouTube channel, Kxo YouTube channel. John Driffel and Jared Anchando will be calling the action starting at 6:45 this evening. The Morse Palo Verde game is at 7 o'clock this evening. 3 o'clock this afternoon, that will be Calipatria High School will be playing. In the NFL on KXO, Sunday at 4:30 p.m., AM 1230 will feature the Bears and the Rams. Monday Night Football, 4:45 p.m., the Raiders and the Ravens on FM 107.5. That is your Raider station for the Imperial Valley, FM 107.5. Baseball scores coming up.
Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District, ready to serve you and your family for all your healthcare needs. Let our team of dedicated physicians guide you on your journey to better health. Pioneers is a recognized leader in healthcare and has more than 10 health centers and clinics throughout the Imperial Valley. When the need arises, don't hesitate to come and see us. We have services and locations in Calexico and Brawley, and of course, our award-winning hospital, Pioneers Memorial. For more information on all of Pioneer's services, visit pmhd.org today.
And on the Major League Baseball scoreboard, the most exciting series this weekend, the Dodgers and the Padres. Dodgers took game one. They shut out the Padres 3-0 yesterday. Astros beat the Angels 10-5. Giants, they just keep on rolling. They beat the Cubs this time 6-1. Pirates over the Nationals 4-3. Rockies got by the Phillies 11-2. Orioles defeated the Blue Jays 6-3. Brewers they beat Cleveland 10-3. Yankees lost. Mets beat them 10-3. Tigers over the Rays 10-4. Braves beat the Marlins 6-2. It was the White Sox over the Red Sox, a colorful game. White Sox won 4-3. Royals and the Twins, they went 11 innings. Kansas City won that game 6-4. Reds over the Cardinals 4-2. Athletics got by the Rangers 10-5. And the Marlins, the Mariners beat the Diamondbacks by a score of 5-4. At the U.S. Open, it is a historical match. Gets underway in just a couple of hours. It's the women's final at the U.S. Open. It's going to be an all-teen final and all-unseeded final as well. They're making history. Emma Raducanu and Leila Fernandez will be squaring off at the U.S. Open for the women's final. That, again, is later today. The men's final is tomorrow. Novak Djokovic has made the finals as hoped. He takes on Daniil Medvedev Sunday, and that would, if he wins, if Novak Djokovic wins that would make him the first man since Rod Laver in 1969 to win the calendar Grand Slam. One more win, and the best player in the world separates himself from Roger Federer and Rafael Nadal with his 21st Grand Slam victory. So that one has the potential of being historical as well. Paul Guidos and Doug Barron, Marco Dawson, they're all tied for the lead at PGA Tour Champions Ascension Charity Classic. That's being played in St. Louis. That, of course, is in golf. And that's it. That's a quick look at sports. Sports World Roundup this morning brought to you by Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District. Log on to pmhd.org for more information about Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District.
From coast to coast, this is Goddard's Gold, right here on the Imperial Valley's AM 1230 KXO.
What's your name? Is is your daddy?
Get the gold, Goddard's Gold, Saturday 9 p.m. to midnight and Sunday morning 8 a.m. to 11 a.m.
And it is time for your financial news and weather, brought to you this morning by Southwest Security, the locally owned company protecting you and your property. Southwest Security also offers live scan fingerprinting to the public. In the world of finances, the Dow Jones Industrial Average declined for a fifth straight day Friday as economic uncertainty loomed. The blue chip index led at 271.66 points to close at 34,607.72. S&P 500 dipped nearly 0.8% to 4458.58, and the Nasdaq Composite retreated about 0.9% to 15,115.49. We will have your weather coming up next.
Southwest Security Company is a locally owned security company protecting your property or your business and now offering live scan fingerprinting to the public. Plus, they added Southwest Postal with post office boxes you can access 24 hours a day, 365 days a year, with shipping services too, using DHL, UPS, and FedEx. They're conveniently located at the corner of Heil and 4th Street in El Centro. And if you need something notarized, they can do that too. You can count on Southwest Security and Southwest Postal for 24 hours a day, 365 days a year.
The high temperature yet today, 109 degrees. The overnight low this morning, 84. Sunny skies expected today. Highs right near 106. Heat index values as high as 110. South winds at around 5 miles per hour. Clear skies tonight. Overnight lows around 84. Excessive heat warning in effect Sunday and Monday. Sunny, it's going to be sunny and hot with the highs right near 110. West winds at around 5 miles per hour. Clear skies Sunday night. Overnight lows around 83. Sunny and hot on Monday. Highs right near 111. West and northwest winds at around 5 miles per hour. And the financial news and weather brought to you this hour by Southwest Security Services. They offer 24-hour-a-day post office boxes at Southwest Postal at the corner of 4th and Heil in El Centro.
Roto-Rooter, your plumbing and drain cleaning specialist. Roto-Rooter offers full services from hydrojetting to camera inspection, water heaters, faucets, garbage disposals, anything that's clogged up. They'll take care of the problem right. Roto-Rooter is a locally owned family business with 56 years in the Imperial Valley. Call the experts at 760-352-6789 or 344-2533 on the north end. Roto-Rooter, when drains don't work, we do.
It's 8 o'clock at KXO, El Centro, California.
Terror attacks.
For death is not the end.
That's Bruce Springsteen at the National September 11th Memorial in New York City. Nearly 3,000 people died on this day. The bolt from the North Tower of the World Trade Center and remembers the smell of debris.
It wasn't the smell of death. It wasn't the smell of crushed concrete. It wasn't the smell of rigs that were crushed and that burned, and it was all of that together. It's 9/11.
President Biden and the First Lady, along with former Presidents Obama and Clinton and their wives, shared a moment of silence to mark this terrible day. In a pre-taped statement, Mr. Biden spoke of the true sense of national unity after the attacks.
I'm Mayor Rubin in New York. Those here remembering say the 9/11 attacks changed New York and America forever.
Seeing all the things that are happening, especially with the people in Afghanistan right now, it feels even more impactful for me today that we're still here being strong together as Americans to recognize just how important it is to fight for our freedom.
Mike Lowe, whose daughter Sarah was a flight attendant on the plane that hit the North Tower, said it is also important to remember those who acted above and beyond the ordinary 20 years ago today. Mayor Rubin, CBS News, New York.
Specialist Chin Sun Pak Wells, United States Army.
At the Pentagon, where hijackers crashed American Airlines Flight 77, the names of those lost were read, and Joint Chiefs of Staff Mark Milley told Norm Orders.
Those who perished here were among the 2,977 killed on that day here in New York and in Pennsylvania. Not for what they did, but for what they believed and what they represented.
In Shanksville, Pennsylvania.
My grandmother, Hilda Marson,
There was horror at the scale of destruction and awe at the bravery and kindness that rose to meet it.
Former President George W. Bush in a somber tribute to the passengers on Flight 93 who foiled the plans of hijackers to crash the plane into the U.S. Capitol. Back in New York.
Jason Christopher DeFazio, David A. DeFio, Jennifer DeJesus.
The reading of names continues as families hold up pictures of loved ones with broken hearts. President Biden and the First Lady will be traveling to Shanksville, Pennsylvania, and later the Pentagon for wreath-laying ceremonies. This is CBS News.
Today, better nutrition and great taste are more important than ever. That's why Eggland's Best gives you and your family more. And that's healthy news for everyone. Only Eggland's Best.
Want to hear something amazing? Discover matches all the cash back you earn on your credit card at the end of your first year, automatically, dollar for dollar, with no limit on how much you can earn. Extra cash? Come on, how amazing is that? In fact, it's even more amazing when you realize all the places where Discover is accepted. 99% of places in the U.S. that take credit cards. So when it comes to Discover, get used to hearing yes more often. Learn more at discover.com/yes. 2021 Nielsen Report. Limitations apply.
There are a lot of exciting things happening this fall. I want to focus on what's important, not what's for dinner. Luckily, HelloFresh delivers everything I need, and it's 30% cheaper than grocery shopping. The quick and easy recipes are perfect for weeknights. We're all busy, but with HelloFresh, I actually have time to enjoy my meals. Go to HelloFresh.com/DanaCortez14 and use code DanaCortez14 for up to 14 free meals plus free shipping. That's code DanaCortez14 for 14 free meals at HelloFresh.com/DanaCortez14.
20 years after the 9/11 attacks, there are still security loopholes for air travel.
2 decades after 9/11, some basic security loopholes remain. Air cargo is still not thoroughly inspected. Airport workers in many job categories are also not thoroughly checked, but they have access to planes. And on the passenger side, while the technology has improved with biometrics and eye scanners, which do a great job of matching passengers with their IDs, the TSA is still not focusing its training on behavioral profiling, a key component in providing strong security. Peter Greenberg, CBS News.
NFL football is back, but there are concerns over the ongoing COVID-19 surge in packed stadiums. Thursday, more than 65,000 fans showed up to watch the Tampa Bay Bucks win the season opener, but there was no vaccine requirement, and most people were not wearing masks. Many other football teams aren't requiring shots either, despite urging from President Biden. Allison Keyes, CBS News.
Are you a true crime superfan? Join award-winning 48 Hours correspondent Erin Moriarty on the My Life of Crime podcast. Named the 2021 Digiday Best Podcast, each episode pulls you straight into the investigations, including a New York City after-party gone horribly wrong, a cold-blooded teen killer looking for a retrial, and more. Season 3 coming this fall. Follow My Life of Crime on Apple Podcasts or wherever you get your podcasts.
Is finding the clothes that you love in just the right fit and size an overwhelming task? Experience a new way to shop with Stitch Fix. Our experts hand-select pieces so you can get the ease of personal styling from the convenience of home. Every piece is curated just for you, for staying home or on the go in your unique style. With Stitch Fix, there's never any subscription required, and it's delivered right to your door. Get started today at StitchFix.com. Stitch Fix, your style delivered.
And now, more of the best oldies on the radio.
I put my pants on, just like the rest of you, one leg at a time.
With George Gale.
Except, once my pants are on, I make gold records.
AM 1230.
I could have used a little more cowbell.
KXO.
1230 KXO.